Well, the seats are now empty, but it's all about to start. This giant auditorium and a middle school audience provided by this young lady here. Our players and Ben Hill are set. It's ready to happen. Bring on the school children.
Who here, at this point, believes that they could survive a zombie apocalypse? Put your hand in the air if you think that's true. Coming down here so I can see you.
That's quite a lot, Dale.
Okay, that's good.
I am Donald Straight. Now, I'm a survival expert. I know how to... I once survived for a whole week in a trash can. Only a cheese sandwich. Run away.
Donald!
Yes? Yes, I'm over here. Yes. I'm talking to this rather beautiful lady.
Why?
Well, after the apocalypse, and most people have been wiped out, I'm going to need a new bride. You see?
Oh,
Yes?
this is just a simulation.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that.
Yes, who here is left-handed?
Dead. Stop position 2 if you want to.
Now, rip the zombie's head off. And slit its brains.
Excellent work.
Hi, I'm Becca Miller, and I'm here at Complex Theaters. And your name, because I am terrible at pronouncing last names, is Simon
Coronel. It works
Okay.
out.
And so we just saw your show here at Complex Theaters, and it went really well. It was the first one so far. Can you tell us a little bit, maybe what audiences can expect when they come?
Yeah. Okay. So it's a show. It's about the fact that I do magic and illusion. I've done it for a long time. I personally like to call it illusion because that's technically the truth. You call it magic, you're lying. Which is not a big deal, but I'm a pathologically honest person. And this was really an effort to do a pathologically honest magic show about finding that line between letting you in enough to appreciate what you're seeing, but not enough to spoil it for you, for those who don't want to know. And find that line and hopefully walk it in a successful and devastatingly amazing way.
I think so. It was nice. Just a tidbit of information, but not too much to ruin it.
Yeah, finding that line.
How long have you been doing illusions?
About 11 years now.
Wow.
Which was actually pretty late. I got into it at university, just completely randomly. It was never really a plan, and it just kind of snowballed slowly from there.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so this is your first show, and you have other shows when?
I have 6 more shows. We have tomorrow night and Sunday, and then next Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well. At varying times. They're on the Fringe website.
Are they all here at Complex Theaters?
They are. Yep, everything is free, which is good. Although, actually, I'm covering John Armstrong's show on, I think, tomorrow, 7 p.m. at Actually Artworks, so that's going to be fun.
So come out and see that show as
well.
well.
Come see that too. And I'm on the Fringe Cabaret nearly every night, in fact. I think tonight, tomorrow night, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
So you're a fairly busy fellow.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. I figure since I'm in town, I came 8,000 miles to be here.
Yeah, you might as well take advantage of it.
Might as well use the time effectively.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
Well, I really enjoyed the show. Thank you very much for it.
Thank you.
And this is Becca signing off. Please come out and see it. It's a great show. Bye.
Stacey Jones. I'm here at Theater Asylum where I just learned how to survive a zombie apocalypse. And I'm with the members of the panel, who is led by...
I'm Dr. Dale Seslick.
And this is...
I am Donald Straight.
And...
Hello, I'm Tristan.
Hi, I'm Judy O'Day. And you guys all have different specialties on how to survive a zombie apocalypse, right?
Yes.
Correct. Yeah, I am the overall leader and guru, because you need a strong leader in a zombie apocalypse. You also need somebody who's good at science,
That's
which is
me.
Yep,
I'm the science and technology expert.
Yeah, somebody who's good at survival, knows all about survival.
Yes, I've done several survival experiments on myself over many, many years.
And somebody who you're willing to sacrifice in order that the rest of you can survive.
Is that your role?
Me? No. I specialize in... What do I specialize in?
Miscellaneous.
You have nice shoes.
I do have nice shoes.
Yeah.
Excellent. So tell me a little bit about what some of your tips are. What are some of the tips for surviving?
Well, of course, we don't want to give too much away because then we want people to come and see the show and learn with us. So, of course, the first tip would be come and see the show.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, what are your personal tips, guys?
We do discuss the importance of a giraffe in a zombie apocalypse. So if you want to know why that's important, then come and see the show.
Yeah, owning a giraffe is important. Donald, anything from you?
Mine is choose a food that you really, really don't like and try and live on it for a week. Because once the apocalypse happens, there's going to be a lack of everything.
Yeah, maybe not even food. Maybe just things.
Things, whatever you can eat.
Yeah, you try eating toilet
grass.
Grass, yeah.
Toilet roll. You think it's easy to come by now, but it'll be quite hard come the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And you don't want to wipe your bum on a prickly leaf.
No. Any tips from you apart from that, Tristan? Okay, excellent. Yeah.
Perfect. So you guys, it was very entertaining. I also feel much more confident now.
You did die.
It's true. I did die pretty early on, in fact.
Yeah.
But I think others, they might have a better chance of surviving than me. And when can people come to see your show?
Well, we're on every day of the Fringe. We think that it is important that people can learn with us every single day of the Fringe.
Look at all those show times.
2 dates on some days as well. So best thing to do is check out the Hollywood Fringe website because not only will you find out when we're on, but of course it's important because the apocalypse is going to happen inevitably to see as much theatre as humanly possible before it happens, because it will be in short supply. So see as many of the Hollywood Fringe shows, including ours, as you can before the world ends.
Because, I mean, actors will be one of the first sets of people to be killed.
Yeah.
Even we've been to see things.
Yeah.
Yes, we've decided that we're going to make Jackie Loeb an honorary member of our team so she can cheer us up during troubled times.
She's very good at what she does, and even more so.
Well, you guys were great. I learned a lot, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Fringe experience. It's been a pleasure learning with you today, and thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Stacey Jones here. I'm outside of Theater Asylum where I just saw Headscarf and the Angry Bitch, and I'm here with the star Zara Fazal.
Hello.
How was the show tonight?
It was great. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I really liked that you have a lot of music in your show, but can you tell me a little bit about what your story is about?
Sure. Well, the premise of Headscarf and the Angry Bitch, a struggling folk rock Muslim musician named Zed Headscarf is giving a series of lectures at the Islamic Community Center, kind of like a musical outreach program to educate the community about Islam. And through her songs and her song parodies, she kind of ends up oversharing a little bit about her life and ends up being horrendously blasphemous. And hilarity ensues.
That's great. So what can people expect? You have songs, but what else? What kind of themes can people expect?
Sure. I think a big theme of the show is identity and kind of figuring out how much religion plays into our identity and what it's like to have several different identities in terms of sexuality and religion and the way we behave socially, and to have them all be and exist in the same person and be okay with that. That's kind of that part of the show. But otherwise, it's funny, there's song parodies, and it's a really unique view about Muslims in America.
That's great. And you're a pretty experienced Fringer. You've kind of been all over a lot of different Fringes, right?
I have.
This is your first time here, though, right?
My first time at the Hollywood Fringe, yeah. With this show, I've been to the Capitol Fringe in D.C., New York International Fringe, and the Cincinnati Fringe Festival this past summer.
That's great.
So I'm so excited to be here in Hollywood.
Yeah, how has it been so far?
It's been good. You know, audiences have been small but really friendly, and so I'm just hoping to kind of increase and market and get people in for 6 more shows that I have.
Well, when are those shows? Do you know them off the top of your head?
Know, I do. With a handy dandy guide of my postcard. The next show times are June 18th at 5:30 p.m., June 19th at 4, June 22nd at 8:30, June 23rd at 7, June 25th at 1, and last but not least, double showing June 25th at 8:30 p.m.
That's great. Well, thank you so much. I had a really fun time at your show, and I hope a lot of people come out to see you because you're a great storyteller. So enjoy the rest of your Fringe.
Thank you. Happy fringing.
Well, hi, I'm Becca Miller. I am here at El Centro Theaters. We just saw Uranium Madhouse, and this is
Andrew Utter. I'm the artistic director of Uranium Madhouse, and we're presenting 2 plays, Conversation Storm by Rick Burkhart and The House of Cards by Charles Mee.
Fantastic. Do you want to give maybe a brief description or something maybe that audiences can expect when they come to see your show?
Sure, yeah. So Conversation Storm involves 3 friends who they went to high school together and they haven't seen each other in 15 years, and they meet up in a cafe and they find themselves arguing about a lot of the same things they used to argue about before, and they end up arguing about torture and the ticking time bomb scenario. And then the play kind of starts to become kind of surreal, and they're drawn into kind of a role-playing game around the ticking time bomb scenario as they try to work it through. And then The House of Cards is a Charles Mee play. It's a woman building a house of cards, and as she does, she unfolds these parables and meditations on various subjects, and the play is constantly bringing together images of incredible beauty and also terrifying atrocity. So kind of trying to ask a question about how is it that we have both of those things in our world. Yeah.
Is there something in particular that you hope audiences take away after they get done seeing the show? Like anything you hope to have instilled in them in that amount of time?
I hope that they feel renewed and they feel a new sense of vitality, and that they look at the world with new eyes, and that they feel a little bit more thoughtful, perhaps, about the subject of torture, especially, and that doesn't ever really seem to go away. I mean, just after Osama bin Laden was killed, there was this big argument about did torture lead to it or not, and so it's sort of, even though it's not the hot topic that it was in the Bush administration, it's still around. So.
Yeah. Fantastic. Is this your first LA Fringe Festival?
This is our first LA Fringe Festival. This is actually my first Fringe Festival ever, I mean, in terms of participating, and it's also Uranium Madhouse's first production. So,
fantastic.
Yeah.
How have you enjoyed the experience? How's everything going?
Oh, it's been a great experience. It's been a great experience. I mean, directing always kicks my ass, but this time I feel like we have a healthy baby, and I'm very happy.
Well, we definitely enjoyed the show.
Oh, good.
It is at El Centro Theaters, Uranium Madhouse. Come out and see it. And the other dates and times that people can come out and see it are...
So tomorrow night, Saturday, and then next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
Lovely to meet you, Becca.
Great to meet you.
Yeah.
And please come out and see the show.
Please.
Right.
Stacey Jones here. I'm at Fringe Central in Studio A, where I just saw Casey Gates in The Yoga American Dream. So how was it tonight?
Tonight was really fun. I had a really fun audience, had some friends, good friends in the audience, so it was a lot of fun.
So tell me a little bit about what The Yoga American Dream is all about.
So The Yoga American Dream is a parody about the yoga community, and I play 7 characters, 3 men and 4 women, so it's a comedy. It's a chance to laugh at ourselves and how serious you can take yourself in a spiritual environment, but it also has an underlying message of the positive influence yoga has had in America.
What inspired you to put this piece up?
So I became a yoga teacher about 5 years ago, and I just kept coming across the most hilarious situations. The characters, the people that I've met, all the people in my show are based off of people that I've met, or the New Jersey guy, I actually was in a class with him, so it just, and I started writing down these sketches, and I was like, I should just make a one-woman show and play all these people, so that's where it came from.
That's great. So have you ever done anything like this before?
This is my first solo show. I've done like some self-written work before, but this is my first big kind of project.
So have you been having a good time at the Hollywood Fringe so far?
Oh yeah, it's a blast. I love the vibe. I love the energy. Everybody's so passionate and excited to be here, so it's a great thing to be a part of.
And you told me you just got accepted into another festival, is that right?
Yes, the Yoga American Dream, directed by Jeremy Luma, has just been accepted to the United Solo Show Festival, which happens in New York in this upcoming fall. So the dates are soon to be released. So I'm really excited to take my show to the East Coast premiere.
That's great. Well, I had a really fun time. It was really
Thanks.
fun. Can you tell us when people can come to see your show in the future?
Sure, you can see it Saturday, June 18th at 6 p.m. You can see it Friday, June 24th at 9 p.m. and Saturday, June 25th at 10:30 p.m. all at Fringe Central. And also the 24th is going to be streamed live online, so look for that at www.yogamericandream.com.
That's great. So thank you so much, Casey.
Thanks, Stacey.
Just another busy night at Fringe Central. It's my hero, Abby.
Oh, yeah.